John and Laura are very happy, and they have a young son, 3-year-old, and their lives are pretty darn good. He teaches community college. She's a professional. They've renovated their home. They have a happy life. She's a bit fiery, and he has a very dark sense of humor, which can always get under her skin, but always pull her back from her darker moods. And then she's arrested, just out of the blue. So police burst into their house and arrest her for murder. This was one about, a man who so deeply loves his wife and finds himself in a position that no one could imagine themselves in, and has to ask himself what he will do for the woman he loves, and how far he will go for love. And is he willing to give up everything? Is he willing to even change himself and who he is to save her? Is he willing to become a man that she could no longer love in order to save her? And those are some pretty tough questions to ask. John's played by Russell Crowe, who has to be one of our finest actors. And he's right for almost any project, but he's certainly right for this one because so much of the film is done without words. It's about his expressions, about the way he thinks, and we have to read his mind, basically. And that's what a fine actor does. He thinks the thoughts, and we see them, and he does. Elizabeth Banks plays Laura. And again, a terrific actress, a really complex human being and a complex actress. And that's what we were looking for, someone who could look like just anyone. She's beautiful, obviously, but she has a quality of being the girl next door, of just being, oh yes, I like that girl. And yet she has a great fire underneath her. She has, she can at least pull up anger, and she can, and this vitriol that can come up, which comes up in all of our worst times. And she can display that, and she does a terrific job. Brian Dennehy plays his father, one of my favorite actors for a long time. He's just he can portray so much with so little. He has, I think, 2 lines in the entire script. His presence is huge. He's in many, many scenes, but he never speaks. But you know exactly what he's thinking and exactly what he thinks of his son. And you understand the family dynamics so well just through his eyes and his small gestures. I had some wonderful actors come in to do 1 scene for me, 2 scenes, and it was terrific just to be able to ask people to come and do a day, and they would. For example, Liam Neeson came in and did 1 day and did a 4.5-page scene, and it was fabulous. And Riza and all these other terrific actors who I really appreciate giving me their trust and their time. I decided to shoot in Pittsburgh. I didn't know much about Pittsburgh, but I was looking for a city that hadn't been overshot, something that had its own unique personality, a working-class town which had evolved. And because I wanted John's character to come from working-class roots and then have become a school teacher from there. It was very important to me. And so Michael Nozick and I came here before I wrote the script to research it and to look around, and we fell in love with Pittsburgh. It's such a unique town. It has such beauty. I had no idea. It really is incredibly beautiful, and some of the vistas we shot are fabulous. The skyline is great, and each neighborhood is distinct, and it's held on to its roots and its characteristics, and hasn't become overly gentrified. It's a wonderful city. I've really loved being here.